Have you ever researched the meta-statistics of large opinion-forming institutions? Have you ever thought about what would be the smartest monetary policy reform? I hope you're not too ambitiously blocking reform, motherfuckers. How many truly progressive parties are in the parliament of the country you are in right now? Let's have a look at Germany again. And then it really should be enough of the politics for now. And yes, you stay for the money. I mean, call me a hippie, but our monetary policy could do with some reform. I mean, big words I throw around here. So Germany voted last year and now counts 152 seats for the CDU. You know, the Angela Merkel party. And she's known all around the world. If we were to follow international criminal law as well as precedent, well, anyone who contributes weapons to a war, and with that contributes to further war, shall be liable for all of the crime of war. With the supplyment of arms to war zones, we are guilty of participating in and carrying out war. Oops, 16 years. So, the SPD, Scholz, now our head of state, the SPD is the strongest party in the new German Bundestag and now counts 206 seats. Scholz, also our former finance minister, seems to be a safe choice. The Greens count now 118 seats in the German Bundestag, but still have not ever campaigned on monetary policy reform. Habeck just came back into the public and announced vaccine IP lease would not be beneficial. I just spoke to all giant biochemistry companies. They confirmed this view. We all know that that lie has become a hint boring. The FDP, Mr. and Mrs. Free Trade, counts now 92 seats in the German Bundestag. Apparently, its politicians are known for misogynist comments during Bundestag speeches. I mean, hey, you are in power, might as well speak your truth now. And we go with neoclassical economics. Well done. So far, the new German government has grouped atom as well as gas energy as sustainable, not raised the price of meat, or introduced a methane tax, while prices in general in Germany are rising, has not implemented or spoken for financial reform in any way. And we stand by releasing vaccine IPs would be inefficient. For UBI, can one German party run on UBI? Can one party run with the smartest, most efficient monetary policy? The White House press secretary seems to insist on her low-fuck, no-comment attitude when asked about the White House's official statement towards the possible prosecution of Julian Assange. Even after repeating that, well, press freedom is necessary for democracy. Even after the journalists in front of her asked her, but what about the president? Do we have to fear that any journalist revealing too much truth will rot in prison until they die? She's insisting onto her low-fuck, no-comment attitude. Pretty for the official White House press secretary. Quality. And what about the next president, guys? What about that pluralist, honest economic theory taught at university seems to be a requirement for serious economic reform and or global economic progress? No comment? I mean, nothing but justifications. The research institution rethinkingeconomics.org researched that 86% of all economic bachelors taught in the Netherlands teach neoclassical economic theory. I mean, of course, the activists all around the world are right. So the question is then, why not be one of those activists? Now, all groups need a critical mass, and you know that. Why would anyone enjoy working for an institution that spreads intentionally false information? Why would you want to keep working for an institution that encourages competition and egoism? And yet, here we are on Facebook. You could be the best professor at a legal or economic department, and yet you are not a net pro-change activist. It seems like no one really believes, well, peace could become a reality, or does hope die last? I mean, extreme heat in oceans, past point of no return in 2014. So if you don't mind, subscribe and like, because it... Okay. Ja, das wäre mir gesagt. If you don't mind, subscribe and like, because it seems to be important for the potential of change. You know, every group needs a critical mass. Thanks for watching. You know, for UBI, the smartest, most efficient monetary policy reform there could be, and we can implement it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.